now, twice this week, you're able to get double your Beskar contributions toward the community challenge. If you were quick, you had 10 minutes there. My microphone decided to be disagreeable, so I had to end the stream and start a new one. So I do believe that will allow you an extra contribution. If you were sitting on the fence or mulling it over, you missed the chance, dudes. Look at that. Another 2K dropped into the We Hate Nihilist Fund. You know, I say, I'm gonna to quote an obscure Blink-182 concert from back in the day. I say, fuck the hating nihilist thing. Like, everybody nowadays with their fucking signs and shit, like let's just end the hating nihilists. I've been hating nihilists old school since like '92. So, like, all you who just jumped on the bandwagon, let's do away with that kind of mentality. Peace and love, man. Peace and love. All right, welcome back to Role Playing Unlimited. I, of course, am your host, DM Punk. Tell me when I'm telling lies. We have 25 rounds into our labyrinth right now, and we're going to see if the next 5 rounds hold any progress as far as making it out, or are we still going to be stuck in here a while longer? It's really just for the side bet that's going on in the Illithid Casino. You don't hate him, you just want to see him destroyed. Well, I don't know. Yeah, Emma's running late, unfortunately. So we are at the threshold where I normally would cancel the session, but you caught me as I was kicking off. So hopefully the delay is not too problematic, because yeah, I definitely do not make my challenges for a party of 4, and a party of 4 stepping into anything beyond this maze might be a little outmatched. Yeah, he does. T3, baby. Terminator 3. Talk to the hand. Alright, live screen it up. For once, I was almost right on the spot getting the title changed over here, but we are good there. Correct, yeah, unfortunately I cannot give a T3 sub as far as the channel points are concerned. That's the only aspect of it that is not part of the prize. But all of the in-game aspects that come as part of your subscription definitely are in effect for our next 2 sessions. And let's say hello to everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Is everybody still asleep?
Morning, Dan.
Hey, good morning. Howdy, strangers. What's going on?
Morning. Just making Mark feel a bit more happy about his wins in the daily prize.
Very cool, very cool. So we already know what we're doing here, so let's just jump back into the maze and see what the next few rounds hold for us, shall we? Most of our group is gathered over in this section. Cyrano, Rog. Viessa was right here, but she has inexplicably vacated the premises, i.e. just vanished from sight. Norman is unconscious and in the captivity of this thing when suddenly he revives with a lot more spunk behind his energy here, so we'll see just what's going on there. A little misfortune over here, as Zyfax was catching a free ride on Cruella's shoulder, and she has likewise vacated the premises, and now he is just a little bird lost all and alone. And Connie has returned to her former station all the way up here, but as she is not with us, whoop, let's just say goodbye to Hollywood, and say if she is able to attend later on. Otherwise, that is our party of 4 right now. And Cyrano is in the top spot of the initiative. We have this thing here that has likewise, or so far, been very effective in attacking Viesa, Norman, and knocking him unconscious and dragging him away. So, what you got?
Okay, let's move. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know which way I'm going. Everything's black. Oh. I just know I have to get to the right, but is it this way? Am I going the right way? I think I'm going
You
the right
can
way.
hear the sounds of combat to the south of the square you were just in through that door you unlocked at the end of last session.
Okay, thanks.
Or actually, I don't think you did unlock it. I think you came over to unlock it, but then the thing just attacked through it or broke it open
Oh,
or
I
something.
see it.
Yeah.
Okay, I see him there. Okay, what have I got?
Woo, super supporter resub there from Steven. Thank you, thank you. Something popped up. All right.
Cyrano. Let's see what he's got. So, how tough does this thing look, Daniel?
It is.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good, buddy.
I
I
had to
guess
update.
if we're
I had to-
using old EverQuest, and I don't recall how other MMOs did it after this, they may have used the same system. The health bar would be yellow to indicate a moderate challenge. I think that's how EverQuest did it. It's been 23 freaking years since I played that game.
Okay.
Since we were on topic of that last night.
Let's fire some Eldritch Blasts at it then.
What? This guy does that too? For goodness sake. I was kidding. I thought that was just the other guy. Quickly types in immunity to force damage. Well, my AC is nowhere near good enough to avoid those attacks that are not natural ones, so that's did it at 28 points of damage right there, it looks like. Nothing special pertaining to force, positive or negative. If anything, it just seems angry. What the hell? Where did this guy come from?
Let's see. Bonus action. Bonus action.
Boop. There we go.
Huh? Fire 3 more. Cyrano's Eldritch Blast just kind of sound like Skyrim when he does the shout. Draw!
Am I mistaken, or I mean, I'm obviously mistaken, but I thought only one of your characters had Eldritch Blast, so both of them do?
Oh yeah, they all
Oh,
got it.
very, very interesting. That is gonna suck balls. 28 and 30, 41, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, Enzo is the blade singing fighter / warlock, and Cyrano is a bard paladin warlock. I've never used any of my smites, but I have smites.
Heard.
You never get close enough to do a smite.
That's why, yeah. It's when I have to get into a real fight. I always fight from far. Okay. That's Cyrano's turn. Rog, take it away.
That is correct. Rog is up next. And he hears combat to the south, but he smells grog to the north. Whatever will he do? I just kid.
I move there and I attack it with my flame tongue twice.
Okay. If you are either 1 square east or 1 square southeast, you would get the flank bonus with Norman there. Turn that first miss into a hit. That's something. Both of those will hit. Fire damage, you say? Nothing special on that either. So it will take all of that. I'm assuming you blazed the sword up,
Yes.
busted out the lighter, took a hit, and the sword is trailing a nice bit of smoke there. 25, 35, 45, 52. Good gracious, bodacious. Ow! This thing's gonna try to re-roll its initiative here, because this sucks. Norman, your turn. All of a sudden, you're conscious, and you regenerate an extra 3 hit points. You are prone, so you'll have to spend half your movement to get to your feet. Otherwise, your turn is yours.
Jeez, that's the third time now I've seen flaming pits as I got knocked out. Anyways, all right, so I'll spend half of what is now my 60 feet of movement to get my ass up off the ground.
Nice.
And then here's what I want to do. I'd like to cast Grease right below me, and then I'm gonna whip around the thing that's right next to me, and then shove him into the grease to throw him into the abyss.
Okay. There is a chance that as you're putting it under yourself, I believe if you're in the area of effect when it is initially cast, you would have to roll the saving throw. So there's a chance you might inadvertently just knock yourself into the abyss, but if you're confident in your dexterity, no reason not to give it a go.
Okay, what if I whip around to this guy and then cast Grease over here? Would that work?
Is Grease like within like 30 feet or something, or does it have to be like cast at the ground in front of you? Like as long as it's got a range to it, then yes.
60 feet.
Oh yeah. Yeah, don't cast it under your feet. Move around to the other side. He won't get an attack of opportunity because you're not leaving the threatened space, and then you can place that wherever you want. Do you have an ability that allows you to do a shove as a bonus action? Typically, that is only reserved for a few fighting classes, as I recall. Otherwise, this would be kind of setting it up for next time around. As you're moving, you're doing your action to put the grease down, but you don't necessarily have an action to push. I know David on Wednesday nights has that, because with his Echo Knight, he's constantly shoving dudes all over the place with a bonus action, but I don't recall anybody else having that ability.
I do not appear to have that. Dang it.
Alright.
It seems to be a theme with me. I always come up with these amazing plans, but then get tripped up when I don't take into account rules.
Well,
I've never noticed that.
It looks like he's in the AoE to begin with, because it's a 10-foot square. So that's another one of these right here that gets right out in front of Rog and Norman's space. This thing will need a dexterity save. It will make the save, so it does not fall prone. Alrighty. So anything with your bonus action or the remainder of your movement?
Yep, I'm good.
It would be Connie's turn, but I guess we shall pass it all the way up here to Zyphax.
See, I don't like the way you said all the way up here. It makes me feel like I'm very far away. All right, so I'm still a birdie tweet. And so my speed right now would be 60 feet as a bird.
I believe so.
So I can move 120 feet. Okay. And so, it's harder to count the squares now. Christ. I think we went down that way. So 5, 10, 20. Where is it? Oh. Cruella, what the hell does that say? Cruella dead end. Damn it! We already went this way. Fuck. So I just wasted half my movement doing that.
No, that's the way. That's the way you went in.
No, it said dead. There was a thing that said dead end right there.
Yeah,
I
I
looked at
put it there because that's the way Cruella went in with you.
So I was going the correct way or wasn't?
You was.
I was. Oh. Damn it. I zoomed in too much. There we go.
Don't we all
All right.
have? Don't we all have the telepathic bond in this? Is that the
We
one?
do. We do. This
Yeah.
I had a post prepared that I deleted, but I do want to bring attention to the fourth wall breaking that we are doing here as pertains to the maze. It's okay if you do it for yourself. You're looking at the Twitch and you're kind of using it to aid your movement, but let's not fourth wall guide people from one end of the maze to the other. Even though we have a telepathic bond, we do not have a bird's eye view of this in game to be like, okay, now go south, now go left, now go right. Like, if it seems impossible to guide without seeing the maze, that's kind of the challenge. It's a maze.
Okay, I think with all that, I used all my movement that I had.
Alrighty. So that's being done. It is now the monster's turn, and good God, you beat the crap out of this thing. I had over 100 hit points. It's gonna try to lash out thrice, at least once here at Norman. Let's try this out. Oof, a 20 to strike for 17 damage, 9 of which is necrotic. Is that a hit there, Mark?
Yes, it is a hit.
All right. And it will take a second cleave strike here at, we're going to try this one at Rog. Oof! A 20 to strike, 6 necrotic, and 7 slashing.
Yeah, that hits.
Woo! And we'll throw a necrotic bolt over at Cyrano. This will be at disadvantage due to the normal ranged and melee rules. 17 to hit. I think he might have hit him if he hadn't had that disadvantage.
17. Let's look.
I don't think.
I thought it was the 27. I was like, the 27 definitely hits.
Yeah. If he wasn't, if it weren't for your allies up there playing defense.
Nope. Cyrano dances out of the way of that.
All right. Well, we are gonna. I don't know. What's my line of effect with this dude? Oh, that's not good. Or maybe it is. What's the range? Shit! It's 10 feet too far. Well, we're definitely dead if we stay here, so it's not going to end its turn in the area, because otherwise it'll have to roll the save again. So we're going to back up one space here. That will provoke attacks of opportunity from both of you in melee with it. So Rog and Mark there, go ahead. Both of those will hit. 28, 31 points of damage. Okay, well, it barely survives that. And then it will Misty Step its way back over here, breaking the no teleport rules in the maze. And then do some other stuff after that. And for the time being, it's going to drop itself out of the initiative. Because, yeah, it's just going to be moving in a different direction here for the next few minutes. Because you guys left it with 5 hit points. That leaves us, however, with only 4 rounds to go. So, Cyrano, back to your turn.
Okay, which way did it go? Can I chase this fucker or what? 5 hit points.
Well, I believe we covered that last session. If you go out of this room and then look to the southwest, it went this way. It went across a chasm, teleported itself there, and who knows where it is after that point.
Okay, I have a Misty Step that I never used. Can I use Misty Step too, or is the teleportation only work for the bad guys?
That is the case. Home field advantage.
Yeah, Norman tried that earlier and it didn't work.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like they equipped the guards to be able to defend the prison, and they hindered the prisoners from being able to be effective. It's like the weirdest thing.
Okay, can I fly across it with my broom?
Magic items work.
Okay, then I'll get on my broom and chase it.
Alrighty.
Let's see. What is the flying speed of that broom anyways? I never really used it. Look it up. I gotta look it up. Has a flying speed of 50 feet. Okay, 50 feet. And 30 feet if I'm carrying over 200 pounds. So no, 50 feet I guess. Let's measure this out. Okay, so that'll be... Oh crap, is that where I wanted to go? I don't know if that's where I wanted to go. Maybe I should have gone to the other side. There's the door, so maybe here. Okay, here. I think that's 40 feet.
Yeah, there is something there to the west of you that sees you, so 1 second here, because we may have just spawned another encounter.
To the west. Oh, I see him.
Oh yeah, we're going to roll initiative and get in on this madness. It's still going to be a while before it gets its turn, but you are aware of something like, "Hey, the hell's that doing here?" And, yeah, that doesn't look too pleasant. That's got a little bit of a Demogorgon-ish vibe to it.
Yeah, he's got like boils on top of his muscles.
Yeah.
It's like
And it does look like it's prepared to just either jump off this platform in your direction or fly off or something. It does not appear like it's going to stand there, so... But it is going to be a while before it gets its turn, so proceed.
This is still the way he went, right?
You would assume so. You didn't actually see it go down here, but I mean, if anything, like Norman and Rog were like, he went that way, and upon getting to this section, you're like, well, I see what I see, and this is the only area he could have gone unless he went invisible.
I don't know if I think I make it there. That's as far as I get.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess that's my regular movement. Haven't taken an action yet. Or I guess I'll dash?
All
Nothing else
right.
to do.
Hey, you found him. He's dead.
Oh.
Somebody killed him.
Oh, sucks to be him.
Hello. Hi. I've been waiting for you, Cyrano. We meet again at last.
Cyrano turns around and uses the rest of his movement to get away.
The fuck is that thing?
I don't know, but I'm not gonna fight it by myself.
What the fuck is that?
Many of the weeknight tables are like, because you know what this means.
Oh, it's one of those breath drinking things. God
It's a
damn
Death
it.
Eater, run!
I think I've used all my movement. How many squares is 50 feet?
It should be 10 squares.
Yeah, I think I've used. That's 10. Shit. Okay, I'm out of movement.
All right. Yeah, when you came across the corpse of this thing, it looked like something had just sucked the blood and the life and the soul out of it. And it was just a shriveled husk of what once was. Back up here is Rog. And you heard Cyrano rush off in one direction. Remember, we do have the telepathic bond.
I scream everything that happened to me before I end my turn.
Oh shit. We can't get to him either. Is that grease polo still here, Dan, or is that gone now?
The grease is... It lasts for 1 minute, so it is indeed still there. Another few, maybe like 4 or 5 rounds left on it.
Can I jump over it so I don't slip on it?
If you back up to this space and then get a running start, you can easily jump over it with your strength. No save needed. You just need that 10-foot running start.
I jump to there then.
All right. So that's movement. Anything else?
Anything else? Do I still have an action left?
You should. You didn't attack, so you could take a dash if you wanted.
Yeah, dash.
All right. Ah. Heading off into unexplored terrain. What's this?
I end there.
All right. Norman, it is back to you. Looks like Emma jumped in as well. That's some good news. At least into the Roll20. Oh, nope, she's in Discord as well.
I am here. Hello.
Welcome
Can
back.
you hear me?
A little soft, but I can turn your volume up here.
Awesome. Nice to see everyone.
Welcome.
Nice to see you too.
Yes,
Yeah.
hello.
I mean, not see everyone because God knows where I am. But...
So let's turn yours up just a skosh more. All right, one moment. So yes, Norman, your turn. What you got, brother?
Oh, I guess first I'm gonna freaking use. Is it a bonus action to use a healing potion?
It is. If you spend your action to drink it, you get the full value back. No roll needed. So it's either or.
It's either or. All right, I guess I'll use my regular action then to just down one of my superior healing potions.
All right, that should give you 40 hit points back. And then, of course, plus your regeneration of 3. Don't forget that at the top of every turn. Of course, it's okay. It happens all the time with the T3s where like a couple rounds go by and they're like, oh crap, I didn't been doing my healing. Yeah, get your 6, 9 HP back, whatever.
Nice HP value. Anyways. Okay, I guess I'll spend my 60 movement speed to just go. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
All right.
I guess I'll.
You saw
See
Rog
if I
hop
can-
over to this direction on his last turn.
Yeah, this way just says dead end. So I was gonna go that way because but I guess I'll follow Rog's lead.
All
Get a
right.
running start and try and jump over the grease puddle.
All right.
What have I got to roll?
Interesting. 1 second here. Was it Rog who put this dead end sign up here?
Yes.
Okay. That's actually slightly out of place. Let me put that in the correct position, because there were other passageways to go in that direction. The first one you went down was a dead end, so I replaced the dead end sign over there. But there are other ways to go over there if Norman wants to check it out.
All right, I guess I'll go in that way then.
Alrighty.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Yes.
And I'll end.
Alright. Yeah, it looks like 2 other ways to go there, but you did see the dead end passage. He went down right back over here. And before we pass it over to the monsters, we will welcome Connie back to the table, as she is currently over here.
Well, that helps so much.
Right? You do see some signs on the walls and the floor indicative of your having recently come from this direction. As you recall, you were starting to head further down this passage when suddenly time just kind of froze for you, and now you're back, and you can hear your companions talking in your head through the telepathic link you all share, but as far as where everybody is, you're just kind of like,
Okay, so I'd like to try something for the first time. And I would like to try and use my wild shape.
All right. Well, look at that ability. It's so
I'd like-
secret, nobody gets to know.
I know, I'm trying to. What is it?
What is that?
I don't
Even
understand.
I know what I'm going to
Hang
do.
on. I know. There we go. So I'd like to try, and it's really long, I'm sorry.
No worries.
I'd like to try and wild shape into some sort of scent hound to see if that helps me kind of get a better read or helps me find my friends any quicker. So I suppose what I need to know is what kind of challenge rating you think that would be as to whether I can do
That would be pretty low, I would think. Animals
Okay.
tend to be reasonably low. It's when you want to turn into like a T-Rex or something that, yeah, when you're like level 15 or something, you can probably do that. But under that, you're probably still like, okay, I can do birds, bears, I can do bulls. Any kind of dog you're probably good with.
So yeah, so I'll go for Bloodhound then, knowing that they have a pretty good. And does that kind of give me any insight, any extra information other than just following the signs, or?
It would give you advantage on your perception checks, I do believe. I'm trying to find something equivalent that I might be able to pop down, some statistics, because I know your stats do also change
Yeah.
with the wild shape. But let's see.
Because also I was wondering what my movement would be, if that would stay the same or if I would change.
As I recall, they might go up to like a 40.
Okay.
1 second here. Looks like we're having some problems at the front door, so let me go let my wife in. 1 second.
Okay.
Lock is busted.
Yeah, Connie was feeling pretty anxious on her own, so she decided to change
They're-
into something a little less inconspicuous in the maze.
Your intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores stay the same. And
Yeah,
your general skill and saving throw proficiencies.
it's more about HP and stuff, I think.
Well, I'm a birdie right now.
Nice. At least I didn't change into a cat, then I won't try and eat you.
Well, you would still maintain your intelligence, so you'd be thinking. So you would probably know that it's me, but you just hear tweet motherfuckers constantly in your head.
That's very true.
Don't worry, if it was Boom King, she'll still try to eat you.
I was gonna say if it was the other tiefling, you would be in trouble. I can see Sarah in the chat on Twitch. Hi, Sarah. I know I'm so on my own, but hopefully I'll find people pretty quickly. Thank you for leaving signs, guys. That's going to be super helpful for me. Are you all together, or have you spread out?
I'm there. The other three are together. I'm by myself. I was with Cruella, but she's not here today.
Of course. Okay.
Yeah, but he's not that far away from us, really.
Are you all in the same general direction?
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
We're just having a bit of in-game intercom conversation.
Okie dokie.
Yes, are you all in the same general direction?
Yeah, we are.
Cool.
Yeah, I think this might be the. I really wish they would add as part of the wild shape, like the list of stuff you can like turn into, because this is what always holds me up. Like we have to like dig through the book and find the specific entry, because in case there's any mechanical interaction, it does matter.
Well, I'll remember that for next time, and I will try and let you know in advance if I'm planning on doing it.
Yeah, it's not even the know in advance, it's just the once we do it, it shouldn't be this difficult to find something that fits the bill. The good news is once we do, it's kind of locked in until you decide to change into something else, but... Alright. I think Wolf is going to be our best bet.
Cool.
And heaven help us if the compendium shows no no results, because that has been an issue lately.
Oh, God.
Wolf! Hallelujah! Get your ass on the board. Alrighty. So there's that, there's that. Okay. Shoot. Okay, that doesn't help. This is another issue I've been having where sure I can drop the token on, but it doesn't give us a character sheet for me to pass over to your control.
She does keep her intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores.
Sure. We try. Maybe. Does that help? Sure doesn't. Okay. All right, how about now?
Yeah, I see a sheet.
All right.
Do I need to just use the character mancer?
No, edit sheet directly, because
Okay.
it's already crafted.
Oh, cool. Okay.
The thing with the sheet is to close it, double click it so that it minimizes, and then double click it to open again, because if you actually close it with the X, there's no record of it in our journal for you to go back and get.
Okay. Cool.
This is like the only way to access it. It's ridiculous. I hope they fix this quickly.
Yeah.
All right, so we have that. Whoop, 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 and boop. Change that over. And now you have no vision through the new token. Problem number 4.
So
Okay.
sorry, guys. I was not anticipating this.
There we go. Change that to here, down to that. All right. I think we have something functional that will get us through the next little bit here.
It seems that way. I can move myself, my wolf. And it's 40-foot movement.
All right.
Okay, cool. So I will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There's no signs. 35, 40.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
might have forgot about those.
You did briefly you did briefly pass a door there on your right.
Okay, I'll go back. 45, 50, 55.
Up ahead, who knows where that goes.
Yeah, can I go through the door?
You can try to paw it open.
Damn it. Imagine if that's it, I'm just stuck now. I just can't go through any doors.
All right. Can click the door to open it up. Oh, it's locked. Well, that's a complication. Couple of dead ends.
Okay, so 65, 70, 75, 80. Okay. Cool, okay.
Another dead end. All right. Well, shoot. All right, so up next will be our monstrosity. Monstricus Maximus. All right. I saw you go that way. You can't hide from me. We will lazily glide across the ethereal chasm there, or the astral chasm. Step another 10 feet. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, and 40 feet. To move in that direction. That will close off its turn and pass it over to Bard. A bird is a word. Mow.
Okay, so let's continue. So there's 10
Holy shit, Don
feet.
just hit the 23. In the Lost Dice Challenge game. Look at that. While he's chilling in Hawaii, no less. Very nice, very nice. Well, there's a closed door. You just flew over a puddle of grease there behind you.
Yeah, I'm flying. It's okay. I'm not worried about a grease when I'm flying.
Oh yeah, but evidence that you are getting closer to your companions.
Ooh.
Did they go south or did they go east? South it is. Through the door and another void across which you can see... I don't know. What do you see?
I'm just going to use the map real quick so I can see.
Yep. Looks like you can see a passage across the void to the south. Right over here.
And then I think that might have been all my movement getting over here.
Okay. Action dash.
Oh, well, it's... Let's see here.
Oh, and then he got a 41. Oh.
What?
Oh, Don's rolling his dice for the Lost Dice Challenge. He hit the 23, and then he rolled a 41 and a 40. I'm watching it pop up on my on one side of my screen here.
There's no retarded rule saying like if I can just hover.
What you talking about? I missed the end of your question.
You don't have a weird rule saying like if I stop over the middle and I'm flying, I can just hover, waiting for my next move.
Oh yeah, you don't have to land.
Okay, so that's what I'll do.
Okay.
So I'm guessing that's about where I can get, and next turn I'm going to go down
All right.
to see if I can keep going. I don't like being alone.
Yeah, and you have a very weird sensation floating out over this astral expanse. Like you have a weird vision of the dungeon suddenly splitting in 4 directions and pulling apart from you, and you're just kind of stuck out here forever. You don't want to be here too long. Oh boy, Sunday table. It's time for some horror.
God damn it.
Oh no.
Dun 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 dun. Connie was not here for it, so say hello to your doom.
Oh my god.
This is a minion of Nihilus.
That doesn't look good.
It is going to get right up into Cyrano's face and try a 17 to hit.
Nope.
That missed last time, so yep, it's going to step up with a 21.
Oh, that might hit. Let me see.
I think it's a near miss.
Just missed. 22, baby.
Just miss. All right. So, yeah, it gets right up in your face, and you have a brief sensation of, oh, God, this thing's going to grab me. And, oh, thank God it missed. And we have 3 rounds remaining to us. Let me just double check. Yep. Okie dokie. All right. So, top of the final 3 rounds here, and Cyrano is up.
Breath Drinker. Enervating Claw. Enervating Claw. I don't want to be hit by an Enervating Claw. I'm going to disengage.
Alrighty.
Do I disengage or opportunity attack? Let's run. I'll take the opportunity attack.
Okay. It will... Oops. What is that? There
All
we
I
go.
know is...
An 18. Nothing doing.
Phew. Good thing it wasn't the 27.
Yeah, no advantage. Well,
What the
hello.
hell, Bobby? What
Hi.
the hell, Bobby?
Damn it, boy. Ain't you the boy I saw running down this passage?
I will run through him, if that's possible, and just keep running, and he can hit me too.
You can't move through his space, but with the diagonal there, you could shift southwest and keep going. Otherwise, he would have you fully blocked if he was, like, standing in here, like, for example.
Nice. Okay, I keep going.
All right. It's going to try to bite you. Oh, 24.
Oh, that
For
hits.
15 piercing. If it was a crit, it would have been 3 times damage.
By temporary hit point. And I'm still going.
All right.
How much have I moved? I moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. By the way, I'm dashing as my action.
Sure. In case it's not clear, the broom is not able to be used inside the passageways. It's just too tight at corners. But of course, once you're out in the expanse like this, those rules do not apply.
Okay. Oh, so okay, then I have to.
You
recount
kind of
my-
you kind of
let's
measure it
recount
in
my
fractions,
movement.
basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll count my movement again then.
Sure. Yeah, you would definitely see a Zyfax out there, and you can easily take your action to dash. You would still have more movement after this point, I would think.
I just count my spaces by 5s.
Yeah, that's what I do too. But now I have to change to broom, so I'm guessing I'll be somewhere in the middle of this expanse.
That's what it looks like to me, yeah. Like you would catch up to Zyfax there and be like, don't go that way! The bird, but you think you're pretty sure it's Zyfax through the telepathic communication. I'm sure that would have came up at some point. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm a bird.
Okay.
Yeah, Connie's
so,
obviously going to do the same.
Yeah.
If you see a wolf and it's me, don't hurt me.
Because they've seen these weird spectral hounds on a few occasions that have been violent, so if they see another dog, they might naturally be like, oh crap, it's out to get us.
I was
Yeah,
just gonna go finish off that guy with the 1 or 2 hit points, but fuck that.
Yeah, he ran into a breath drinker who was kind enough to seal the deal.
No thanks. Okay, that's my turn.
Tweet, motherfucker.
All right, that's over to Rog then. You have found the Superman passageway. Look at that. It makes a perfect S. Alas, it does not give you the powers of our son of Krypton. Otherwise, you could do what Kyrios is trying to do and lift the dungeon. Moving.
And it.
All right. Did you dash?
Yes.
Yuck. It's a slow dude. Well, that'll pass it to Normandy then. All the way over here.
I love how you just mixed Norman's first and last
Right?
name together.
That's right.
Let's see what we go this way. 5, 10.
Oh, what do we have here?
Okay, I think I already see where this is going.
Do you now?
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
All right.
And then I guess I'll use my dash action.
To go back and keep checking out the hallway you left behind?
No. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I guess I'll end my turn.
All right. You're going somewhere, that's for sure. And that'll pass it over to Connie's turn.
I think I can make out something out of the corner of my eye over here.
Okay, so Connie's just going to be hunting around. So let's go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
Wasn't the whole point of you changing into the wolf to like try to get a perception check to get a better clue which way we went?
Yeah, but I figure without being at least vaguely close, that's probably not going to be that useful.
Yeah, you can certainly spend an action to give it a try. Definitely better chances the closer you are, but they may have been through here recently enough.
What was the key combo to roll again? Sorry, I need to get it tattooed on my hand.
On the wolf's character sheet, just click its wisdom stat.
Gotcha.
Is that right? No. Okay, no. Roll your perception check, but it would be with advantage.
On my character sheet.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, 27. Yeah.
That's more like it.
Yeah, you're pretty sure. Okay, how do we? I don't even fucking know how they got that way. Okay, so you smell the footsteps and the presence of the footsteps, the footprints of your companions and their presence having gone west from this position.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Yes,
That's
indeed.
good because I only have one route west, so that's fine. That really narrows it down. Cool. And then I think that's me, isn't it? If that's an action, because I did my
Yeah,
movement. And then...
gotcha.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Awesome.
Sure. All right, well, that'll bring it up next to one of the monsters that has got itself a taste of some Cyrano there with our 40 feet movement. 10, 20. You'll not escape me! And here it comes.
Wow, he fast.
40 feet, and... Well, shit, you've revealed one of its weaknesses. It is entirely a melee creature, so it has nothing from here, but instead it's going to action dash and kind of cut off your what it perceives as escape into this area. And end its turn there, right as the bird gets its turn.
Which way are we going?
I could use some help in the south.
Doesn't tell me which way we're going.
He said south!
I can just say south. That's all I can say. Hence Daniel's commands.
He said south. I mean, there's only one passageway going south. I don't know what's unclear about that.
You can always point us where you're going.
Right, you're playing Zyfax, not Reeve.
No, like...
So Reeve's like, south, what's that?
like... So he's... fucking confused. Fuck.
So I'm just pinging the general area, but how to get here, you're gonna figure it out.
Right, like you just saw him come out of this passage here, and he's saying that he could use some help to the south. So presumably that would be what he's talking about. I mean, you guys can communicate in the ways that your characters would, just don't, like, fourth wall it, is my request.
Well, I'm running back to where everybody else was. I'm running back to the room where Norman was getting his ass kicked, where Norman got hurt.
So the path where that guy just blocked us at.
Yeah, but I'm still going. I don't care if he blocks me. I'll fly. I'll swing around him.
So are you just going along for the ride, or do you have an action here for your turn?
Well, I'm worried about him attacking us, and I know he moves fast already, so... Shit. Okay, so I guess I'm going back the way I was, avoiding him. So I'll go right here, and then I'll drop concentration on the polymorph to switch you back to my normal form.
All right.
And then since he wants to be a target there, and he apparently can levitate.
Normal size is even half the size you were originally there.
Let's see, what spell can I throw out at him? What spell can I throw out at him? What spell can I throw out at him? What spell? Oh god, all my spells are AoE.
What spell is this? AoEs, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, AoE's good if I wanted to hit my ally at the same time.
Well,
But
obviously you do. It's from the Book of Boomkin. And the Book of Engelbert. Humpeldink.
I'm guessing there's a couple rocks around me that can easily be picked up and stuff like that.
In this area, yeah, because the dungeon is broken off, but in the other tight passages, there's like not a stone to be found.
Okay, well then I'm gonna cast catapult at the floaty
How dare
blistered
you?
monster. I'm gonna cast catapult at it.
That's far too powerful. Cast a cantrip.
No. I will at least use one damn spell, so I'm gonna cast catapult. We'll see what that does. Here. There we go. It's a DC 17 dex save.
Alrighty, coming up in 1 second here. Oh, damn! Got itself a 20.
Damn it. Well, it doesn't take any damage, and I used my movement to get over here, and yep, so.
Oh, that's a shame. It's an all or nothing?
Yeah, it's all or nothing.
Ah, gotcha. Only had a +1 to its dex as well, so slim chance that it would have made that.
Yep, good to know.
Alrighty.
I'll slot, and then, yeah, in my turn.
Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. That gets us there. Yeah. Let's get up here, and the enemy of my enemy is my friend in this instance. So flank advantage. Yuck! A 29!
Damn.
And Cyrano is grappled. Also a con save, or have your hit point maximum reduced by 14 until after your next long rest.
Let's see. I think. Yeah, Cyrano has advantage. No, what's the boon? What's the boon I got? Just looking it up. Boon of magic resistant.
Gotcha. This is not a spell or a magical effect. This is just what it does.
Holy
Jack
cow.
Daniel. Okay. Fine. Since you want to hug me so badly.
Don't look at me like I'm frickin' Frankenstein. Give your father a hug.
Okay, 19. Is that good enough?
Tucka, 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 tucka. Oh, DC was 18, my friend.
Phew.
Second attack with flank advantage. A 19 is a miss.
Yep.
It's got you grappled though, so it will also use its drink breath. Now that it has you grappled, you need to roll a charisma saving throw or take a lot of necrotic damage and have your charisma score reduced by 6 points, which is death for a warlock.
Wow.
If you reduce the target's charisma to 0, the target dies. Anybody who put charisma as a dump stat, Nihilus's minions will have a field day with you if they get their hands on you. You made the save. You only take half the necrotic damage. So that is, I think, 17 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, let me lower all this damage. Hold on. So it was a 15 and a 17. Is that right?
Let's see. It
No, it
dealt
was 11.
14. It dealt 14 necrotic, and then it missed, and then
14.
it dealt 17 necrotic. So it looks like 31 necrotic total.
31.
That also makes the Channeler's Pod an extra debate right there. If you use the Channeler's Pod to boost your level, it sucks your character's personality, their self, away from them, i.e. their charisma score. So if these things get their hands on you, it's even that much more devastating. Having a charisma drain Any ability score drain is nasty, but charisma drain in particular, because most characters are not the most charismatic.
What's the regen per turn? 3
It
hit
is
points?
3, correct.
Okay, I'm just gonna add back 3.
I thought it was 6, depending on what you did.
If you're a T4, Steven, so yeah, your regen is 6. Okie dokie, so that will conclude the Breath Drinker's turn. We have 2 rounds remaining to get out of here, and it is Cyrano's turn to start it off.
What happens if you're being attacked by 2 people and you disengage? It's the same thing, right?
Your
Doesn't matter.
movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity, so you can
Right.
move through. You can move through like a swarm of dudes, and all of them would be unable to get it.
Right. Okay, I am going to disengage and movement.
AC 22, he is a tough one to get. Breath Drinker didn't have the best attacks there either.
Zyfax, I have to shut this door. I'm gonna wait for you to come in. Where's Zyfax's turn? Fuck. No, he's not going.
I'm after the purple zit.
After the purple
The
thing.
purple sit.
Shit. Fuck.
Come over here and pop me.
Man, if you just been a little bit better with that roll, shit.
Have
then
you
we
tried
could've
rolling
pulled-
better?
Getting through this room, shit. Oh wait, I'm grappled.
Oh, very true. That's right. You ain't going nowhere. You gotta spend your action to break free out of that.
I'm like, what? Wait a second. Aren't I grappled?
Yeah, normally I track that pretty well with these guys because that's their whole thing. They get you and they don't want to let you go. Never gonna let you go.
Okay, let's deal with the grapple first. How do what do you need from me?
It takes your attack action, and as many attacks as you have, you can roll that many checks. It's acrobatics or athletics, whichever works, and the DC is 18.
Oh, crap.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's not it. Let's
You have
try
extra
again.
attack.
I do. I'll do another one.
Extra attack. You can give it a second go.
What about hero points? Can I add hero points to that?
Absolutely.
A 14. What's my hero points? A D8? I think?
Correct.
Oof, need a 4 better. Okay, well, let's try the hero point.
There you go.
Okay.
So that's your action.
That's my action.
You do still have a second attack if you wanted to take it, because it just basically took one of your attacks to do that.
Let's see. I might have to drop something. Oh, I have a second attack. I can't cast a spell. Ooh. Crap. Two opportunity attacks again.
Yeah, I don't know
Sure
if you
I'll be
can
able to
get
take
the disengage since you used your action to break free, and they would both have their flank advantage on the opportunity attack as the space you're leaving from. Well, one of them would. The other guy doesn't get his attack till you, like, get over here, so he has no flank.
Yeah, I need to get out of this flank position, though. I need to get out of this flank position. So I'm going to move.
Alright, well, the Breath Drinker gets his attack first.
Yeah.
17 is a miss.
Phew. Breath Drinker. Okay, I'm going to go here. Here. And, oof. Can't remember if this guy had a good thing or not. Okay, let's do another opportunity attack.
All right. Oh! 25 to hit.
Oh, damn it. What could it have been the 7? Okay, 11 damage.
Almost a crit there. 19 on the die. Oof. Well, okie doke. That's your movement, your action. Anything else, or is that end of turn?
Bonus action. Let's cast. Oh no, I can't cast a spell. Yeah, it's a bonus action spell. Okay, I think I can. Oh no, it's not that. It's my other character. Nope, that's not gonna work. Let's do nope, that's it for me.
Okie doke.
I'm done.
That's over to Rog then. You think you smell grog in this direction. Go get it.
I telepathed to Cyvax first to see if he's okay.
Oh yes, just everything's just completely fine right now. Everything's fine.
That's sarcasm, by the way.
It's Rog, he doesn't know sarcasm. He's not that smart.
We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
That was a Star Wars reference in case you guys didn't know.
Oh, can I take a potion as my bonus action? Shit.
Absolute.
I need drugs.
Do it. His potions come in pill form.
Greater healing potion. What do I have to roll for? No, supreme healing potion. What do I have to roll for that?
Supreme would be 10 die 4 plus 20.
10 die 4 plus 20. Okay, I'm on it. Go ahead, Rod. Sorry.
I've dashed to there as well. So that's my
Gotcha.
tin done.
Alrighty. And Norman is way the hell over here.
Meanwhile, on the opposite side of the planet.
Meanwhile, in Cartagena.
Hey guys, I don't think we're gonna get that 30 turns to navigate this thing. Just saying.
Well, maybe Norman's about to find the exit right around this corner. You never know.
Yeah, we did waste 5 turns.
Yeah, everybody else won't make it in time.
Unless I find the exit, call Meridian, and be like, "Hey, do you have a magical teleporter that works inside the dungeon that can bring everyone here? I'll give you all of my gold for it."
Does the force tell you west? South?
10.
Oh, east. Up to the door.
Well, 15. For fuck's sake.
A door. And an open expanse to... Damn, that goes on for a ways.
Okay.
Well,
20, and I'll open the door.
Is it locked or is it unlocked? It's unlocked! And it's not trapped!
I suppose I should have taken into account that it might be booby trapped.
Yeah, I mean, you played it in character. You just opened it and fortune favored the bold.
That's what I say every time I go to a Pokemon battle, and it usually doesn't work for me.
Oh!
Okay. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and then I guess I'll dash.
Alright.
Am I allowed to dash, or did I use my action to open the door?
Oh no, you can do a free interact with an object once on your turn, and that's what that would have counted as.
Okay, then.
Usually it's to draw or stow a weapon, but you can also use it to pick something up or open a door.
Alright, then. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Alrighty.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'm not finding the exit. Damn it! a minute ago, Sarah was like, "Yeah, we're not gonna find the exit," and I'm just like, "Oh, don't be so sure. I think I may have found the exit." Lo and behold.
Yeah, you never know. This place is it's sprawling. But up next is Connie's turn. So let's see what's wrong with Wolfie. Why is he barking?
Okay, right. So I'm continuing to head west.
Yes, indeed.
5, 10, 15, 20. Ooh, 20.
And then keep
25,
going west.
30. Oh, I can get left. Okay, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Okay, 1 second there, because now I got to figure out which way these guys went. Go north.
55, 60. And then 65, 70. I have 2 more steps of 75.
So south.
80. Okay.
All right.
That's me done.
Alrighty, you sense something ominous up ahead around this corner.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Up next, back to the
Is it?
monsters. Hello. How's it going? Let's lay into our bard friend here, who is miraculously healed. Let's remedy that. Oh God, a natural 20. Too bad it didn't roll him in reverse. Would have been triple damage if it had gotten natural 20 on that bite. It does not have you pinned against the wall, so no advantage on that second attack. 1 gets through for some damage, however.
13.
There we go. And then Zyfax's turn.
So I can do a movement, cast a spell, and then finish my movement, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So for movement, I'm going to get in Cyrano's space real quick,
Oh, damn. Squeezing.
and then I'm
Okay.
casting a spell.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find it real quick so I can just get it done real fast here. Where is it at? Where is it at? There it is. New spell. At a 5th level. Cone of Cold. To hit both the
Alright.
one guy and the breath drinker out in the field.
Let's see. It's going to... No, need to nullify. No, need to nullify. We don't need to nullify. It's going to try to counterspell you effectively.
I can't counterspell the counterspell?
You certainly can. But as it
Okay.
was unsuccessful on its attempt, you probably don't need to.
Okay, so then, yeah, no. No. So, yeah, Cone of Cold. It's both of them.
Alright. Dex, con save. We
Yeah,
will make
on
that.
17.
You will likewise make it with the DC of 17. So half damage is 21. He will take that, leaving that one there. And our breath drinker is resistant to cold, so it made its save, so it will take half of half. It takes 10 points of damage. And it is barely scratched.
And I can't move out. Like, I can't get to the door. Like, can I pass through it like that, or no?
You can diagonal to the northwest of your position, absolutely. It's just 10 feet of movement to go through Diego's space, because it's difficult terrain.
So, that was like 5, 10, 20 to get to just to the door over here?
Yeah, go
Right,
ahead.
right.
Block the door. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not. It's just one of those things.
No, I was not being. I was not being sarcastic. Go ahead, lock the door.
I think Diego's usually pretty obvious when he's being sarcastic.
No, I was being
What?
serious. Go ahead. It's a good idea. Block the door. Now I'm thinking I should have done that.
Okay. Well, yeah,
If
what you're going
if
to
I
do
had
to
done
me-
that, you could have entered my space, and then we could have shut it. But I didn't think of that.
Alrighty.
yeah, that will end my turn.
Gotcha. What am I looking? Oh, that's Viesa. No wonder. I'm like, why does your hit points show you only have 39 left? It's because Viesa's in that same space, but in the ethereal realm. So that explains that little bit there. The Breath Drinker is next in the initiative and does not regenerate its Nullify. It's gonna... Yes to here.
You need the fuck away from me.
And then try its luck on Zyfax there. Cyrano's proven a little hard to hit, so we're going to see... Well, I would have hit Cyrano with that, a 27.
Oh yeah.
And now you are grappled. Necrotic damage, Constitution saving throw.
I need to make your Constitution saving throw.
It's going to bash you a second time. That's going to miss, I'm sure. Unless your armor
Well,
class
what?
is really a 12.
No, my armor class is 14.
Okay. Woo, it almost hit you.
Okay, so Constitution saving throw.
Correct. 18 is the DC. You're good on that, so ignore all of the bottom verbiage there for its attack. It's really just the damage and the grapple that have landed. But as it does have you grappled, it's going to drink. A charisma saving throw is now called for.
Damn it. Okay, so wait, how much damage did I take? So 12?
So far, 12 necrotic.
Okay, let me get that marked down first.
Sure.
Well, okay. And then you need a charisma saving throw?
Mm-hmm. Also DC 18.
Well, fuck me. I rolled it. I don't know if it went through.
That's probably just stuck in limbo for a second. There it is. Oh, got a 3! Inspiration will make it, though.
Yeah, I'll spend one of my inspirations.
All right, so that will be 22 necrotic on a successful save, and ignore all the rest of that. The Breath Drinker, though, does get regeneration equal to the damage it dealt, so it is back to full after draining some of Zyfax's charisma there. Even though you didn't take any charisma drain, that's still effectively what it's doing.
I also took 22 damage on top of that, that's what you're saying.
Correct. Final round is at hand. Let's knock this out before we go to our halftime break. Cyrano is first.
Okay, can I move into Zyfax's square?
Definitely squeezing 10 feet.
Oh, I have a question. I know that we're supposed to track our henchmen are just like off the map, but can I say my henchman appears? So
You want to get them in on this combat, you mean?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair for both of you. Let me grab them up here. Remember, one of them is pretty injured. They did take.
No, I don't want them in danger. I want them behind us. No.
You don't want them in combat.
Oh no, I don't want them in danger.
Okay.
I just wanted them to appear like maybe behind us.
Yeah, I mean, I've just kind of had them in the last open area that we went to, so that's kind of where they are. They're accessible, but they're not in combat unless you choose to bring them in. Yeah, it's just easier for me to have them like kind of standing off over here so that they don't inadvertently get targeted by things. Steven, did you want to bring Varus in, or do you want to keep him off stage left as well?
He would die as soon as he got hit one time.
Sure.
Just before long.
Yeah, that's how we've been doing it since the beginning. In here, we just moved them up to the next area here, just around the corner from us. I guess technically, yeah, this would also be an open area, so that's okay, like right there, just enough off of the map.
Cool.
The only thing I would ever want theirs to do is just be far away and just snipe from a distance.
Right. Yeah, I mean, they were useful when we got in fights against the other things that were in here, but these things that we've encountered here definitely seem a little bit nastier.
No, but Elias is good support. Like he can throw healings and stuff like that. So I think I might do some of that. But whatever, that's fine. Okay,
Sure.
I'm gonna shut the door if it's possible.
Okay. Just make sure any of the healing is done outside of the initiative, because once they partake in the initiative, they're fair game in all respects.
Got it. Okay.
All right. So you just moved in. Free action to close the door. They are kind of in the way of it, so this is going to be an opposed check on the spot. The Breath Drinker has no angle on this, so it's just you against the nasty zit thing. Opposed strength checks, athletics if you got it. Ooh.
Athletics or strength?
Well, strength would be the raw, and then athletics would be like the more specialized training. So if you have athletics, it'd be better to roll that.
Oh, because I got a pretty good strength.
Oh yeah, then your athletics should really be good. Even if you're not proficient in it. Ooh, just edged him out.
Okay, shut that door. Phew.
So what happens to the grapple?
Oh, yes, thank you.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Grapple is still in effect. That will prevent the door from being shut altogether. Just too much going on in that little space there, and that door just can't be closed in the fashion for which it is designed.
How can I try and help him get out of his grapple? I don't know what's the action with that.
One of two ways. You could do the actual help action, so when his turn comes up, he rolls with advantage. Or you could just double your chances and try to roll an athletics check for him, kind of like helping pry him free from this thing. That would not be with advantage, so it's either double rolls with no advantage or lesser rolls with advantage.
Would that also mean that I couldn't like cast Wall of Force on the door because he's grappled? On the doorway?
Maybe.
Yeah, Wall of Force.
Try to post it.
I'm pretty sure it acts like a guillotine. It just cuts everything in half, right?
Yeah, I don't know how. Because I have it on my staff, but I didn't actually add it to my spell book, so I don't have a way to like post it. If we could.
It's in the compendium up above there. I will grab that out.
Thanks. Yeah, it's on my staff.
5. Oops.
Oh, it cuts through the
Wall
space.
cuts through creature
there-
space when it appears.
It
The creature's
pushes them
pushed
to one side. I think I get to, and I get your choice of which side. Oh, so I can separate them with the Wall of Force, apparently. That's how I read it. What do you think, Daniel?
That is correct.
Okay. I'm going to do that. I pull out my I have my staff, and I cast Wall of Force with my staff, 5 charges on my staff. Once the Wall of Force is there, I guess I can free action shut the door. I guess not, because the Wall of Force is in the middle of the door. So.
Oh yeah, the door.
Wall of Force is the door.
Exactly.
That's my action, and so we're just staring through this invisible barrier of these things
Right.
screaming on the other side and banging against it. For the time being, we're okay.
I hate this job. I officially hate this job.
I don't even remember what we're doing here.
Nothing. Nothing's what we're doing here.
Is the wall of force just filling like that little gap where the door would be, or are you like trying to put it on the other side of the door? Or how is it formed?
I guess it might. Maybe it would fill that. I don't know. I guess it's. I do this whole line, but I just want to block the door.
Alrighty. Well, let's pass it over to Rog then. Over
So
here.
my grapple's ended.
The grapple is cut off, correct.
Okay, thank God.
I telepath back to Cyphex. Are you really sure you're okay?
Rog, I'm either gonna punch you or hug you next time I see you.
Well, I take that as a no.
That's comedy gold.
Whoa, where did he go?
I'm going back round to him.
All right.
But where I am, I got a dash.
Yeah, it was like he just teleported from one side to the other. End of turn right there.
Yeah, I am there.
All right, so Norman is up over here.
Alright. Let's see just how far this what's probably a dead end is going to freaking be. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
Oh,
40.
it splits to two different dead ends. Oh, another way.
See? 5, 10, 15, 20, 30,
Oh boy.
35, 40.
Oh, he's gone to plaid.
Yeah, I think I see where this is going. 40, 45, 50. Alright, I end.
All right. Connie's turn. Whoop.
Okay, so quick question. If you remember last session I played, I invoked Flame Blade, which is a concentration spell. I'm just wondering if I drop my wild shape, will I automatically get my blade back?
Is the wild shape also a concentration?
No, and it says in the specifics that it doesn't affect concentration spells.
Then that would be the answer. Yeah, I think you'd be good to go.
Okay, cool. So I will drop my wild shape as a bonus action.
Okay, 1 second.
So that's perfect.
Whoop. There we go.
Now, would that then, dropping my wild shape as a bonus action, does that mean I can still cast another spell, or can I only cantrip now?
I think that's only applies to spells cast in the same round. I think if you cast a concentration spell with an action and then you cast another spell the next round as an action, so long as it's not a concentration spell, and even then you could still legally cast it, it would just replace the other concentration spell. Yeah, I don't think that locks you in for like the entire combat. Nice. Fire claws. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Well, look at that. It's the big bad of the campaign. And ready to action, he will... Natural one! And it's at that moment you realize you're looking at an apparition, an illusion, an essence. The Sith Lord was here at some point recently, but he's not here right now. And his presence spells doom. So what's your plan now? You do see a sign on the wall that says the door is this way down this passage. Oh, do you see a sign up ahead? What does that say?
It says abandoned old hope EU enter here.
This way, you can make out. Pretty sure you're onto your party's tracks here.
It says Shell City's 5 days away by car.
I don't know if you're trying to talk. We're not hearing anything there, Emma. I don't know. You still with us? Oh, she's lost
typing.
sound. All right.
Yep.
Are you still able to hear us, or? Well, she's typing, so I guess that's a yes. All right. Anything else with your turn? Bonus action, change over, and then you moved.
She
All
was
pal?
telling all the funniest jokes in her entire world, but now
We'll never know. All right. Well, barring a Zyfax miracle here coming up, we may be SOL on the get it done within 30 rounds. This thing will pound on the wall of force to no avail. And it will regenerate 10 hit points at the start of its turn. Refresh my memory. It got hit by a cone of cold, right? That's what it was?
yeah, kind of cold.
Okay. Typical regeneration stuff here. It's low enough CR that your characters are experienced enough. You realize, oh, if we had done acid or fire, it probably wouldn't have been able to regenerate. As it is, cold damage, it can regen. And it'll just, I don't know, what does it do in these situations? I just put this thing here to kick ass, not fucking puzzle solve. The puzzle's for you guys. What are you guys doing?
How to start fighting the breath drinker.
Well, it does look pretty irate at the breath drinker being there, but
Yeah,
I mean,
why
that's
don't they
just...
fight each other?
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Yeah, let's
fight each other.
we'll sit down and eat
below.
popcorn. We'll sit down and eat popcorn.
Yeah, you guys are about to be put onto the shortest spectacular treat of all time. Zyfax, over to your turn.
Okay, so I regained 6 hit points.
Sorry, guys. Can you hear me now?
Welcome back.
Yep.
Yay!
Awesome.
And okay, yeah, they can just go at it fighting. I'm fucking. So let's see here. 5, 10. Is that right? 5, 10. Yeah, I guess it is. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And so that was my movement and dash, so that'll end my turn.
Alright, Breathdrinker will take its action. Let's see if it gets its, Nope, nothing doing there. Mm-hmm, there's that natural 20. Shred that fucking thing down. Hit with that. And Charisma is in the negative, so it will fail that. 30 additional points and a bit of Charisma drain, and yeah, this thing is getting shredded very, very quickly on the other side of the wall. And that ends our 30-round contest to make it through the maze. After this point, it's all just make it through at your own pace. We will resolve any wagers at a later point today. I believe Sarah is tracking all of that in Bolstoon's place, so we will cover that again later on today. As it is time for our halftime break, friends, so we will see you in about 10 minutes or so. Are you with us?
E.
Ah, Christ. Fucking breath drinkers, fucking
God
anti-magic.
Damn it.
Oh, did you bet that we would make it through here in 30 turns? Do you not
No.
realize what party you're dealing with?
No. I made no bets.
I did. I made a bet of 500 gold for it. We make it through.
You bet that we would make it?
Yeah, I thought we make it. I didn't know how big the map was at the time when I made that bet.
Fair enough, yeah.
That's fair enough. I mean, but he did tell us it was going to be pretty big.
And honestly,
I wasn't expecting it to be that big. I knew it would be
I
big,
got the
not that
idea
big.
that this is going to be one of the biggest maps whenever he said, oh yes, there's a physical location for this prison. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty big fucking place.
Oh man, I don't remember how much I bet, but I bet quite a bit that we wouldn't.
Didn't you? That we wouldn't, or would?
I bet that we would not make it.
Oh, see, that's smart.
So I won, but I put quite a bit. I don't remember. I either put 1,000 or 10,000. Can't remember. I think it's too long ago. I hope Daniel's right and Sarah has it written down.
While I'm looking at mine, we sort of made it just 3/4 through. So we were close to making it out in 30 turns.
But what are we supposed to do here? Aren't we supposed to find someone and kill them? Fuck, we haven't found them.
We got the missions are find someone, kill them.
Right? That's the mission, right? Find someone and kill them.
That's the main mission. We're also mapping the series out as we go for the judiciary, for the judicial, and then we are also trying to find some ways to deactivate it and activate it at our own will.
Oh. Wow, I don't remember that mission at all.
Yeah, it was like 3 separate things.
Yeah, I remember there was like 3 missions. I remember there was. Aren't we supposed to find someone and save them too, and bring them out?
No, our main objective is to kill the person who's in charge of this place.
Oh, kill the guy in charge of this place.
That's our main objective, and then our side objectives are map it and also find a way to activate it and deactivate it at will.
Hey Zyfax, what do you want to do with this wall of force after this guy finishes the other guy? Did you just run away? Did you just take off?
Yeah, I ran away. Yeah, I took off. Fuck that. I'm getting away from that. They do not. Those things are made to fight against magic casters, and I'm a magic caster. That's all I do is cast spells.
Yeah.
Well, Wog's on his way back to you anyway.
I thought maybe if the rest of the party came to us, we could take it down.
Yeah, if the rest of the party came to us, but we're all spread out to hell and back, and one's got to cross a fucking ravine.
Wog is on his way back to you lot.
Okay, well then don't go too far. I mean, Zyfax, get the others, and I'll stay here and keep the wall of force up. And
it's concentration on your staff, so as long as you don't break your staff, it should be okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, tell the others to come here and we can take this guy down in like one round.
You can tell them too because you're part of the telepathic link.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what I've been telling everybody. Going, hello, but Rob didn't get your sarcasm, so he thought you were fine.
Yeah, but you said hello in your Diego voice. You have to use your French voice.
That's true. Hello.
Yeah. Rog doesn't know that Cyfax is there. He didn't know he was a bird.
Oh, Christ, I can't believe we screwed over Emma and everybody else that was on that other side. So the only... How many people... Oh! Sarah got screwed over too. If you're trying to talk, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I think Sarah found the door to get down where Mark is, but she couldn't get through it.
If I could power level Varys up without sacrificing charisma, I would do it. Are you still trying to talk, Emma? Or am I the one that's gone silent now? Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you. So have you tried closing the Discord and relaunching it?
Are you using mobile or are you using your computer? Because the worst comes to worst, download it on mobile real quick, and yeah, download it on mobile. That's the platform I use.
How about now?
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear
I
you.
can hear you now.
Oh, thank God for that. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Sorry.
I was gonna say, like, even as a worst case scenario, like I have Discord app on my laptop and also on my phone, so whenever it gets really bad connected or whatever, I'll like go ahead and switch over. Or when I'm on the road, or even now, like I just use my phone for Discord and the computer to run Roll20. I think my family is wondering why I'm talking to myself. Yep, you lost Mike again. I would say download the Discord app on your phone real quick and try it on there. Maybe it'll be better.
I don't recall hearing Sarah tell me at any point that she wouldn't be here today. This comes as a complete shock, to be honest. And I know the rest of the party could totally use her because without her blasting all of our companions in the middle of this, the challenge rating has gone down considerably.
Oh no, the challenge rating's still there when you put a friggin' breath drinker in there, right?
Shut the fuck up!
Well, Cyrano, it's over to you, and you're watching the last seconds of life of this creature here, and but you're up.
Let's bring Elias and just maybe some healing from Elias, and that's about it.
Of course, he jumps into the initiative now that the Wall of Force is there.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Okay, Elias is going to play his drum, which he can do Cure Wounds at a 5th level with his Anstreth harp. No, he doesn't have a drum, it's a harp. Oh, I thought it was a drum. It's a harp. So he's got a instrument of the bards, and he's going to do a 5th level Cure Wounds.
Okay. On the monster that's getting its ass handed to it, that's very kind.
No!
Well, what the actual F? Well, yeah, that's absolutely frickin' a yes to that there, Mark. I think, though, I have to do that myself.
Okay, I'll DM you. I'll DM you his Discord name, and you can add him.
Once
able to.
I'm gonna pass you the link over. I'm just just copying it right now. Bam! There it is. Yeah, I make all the links for one-time use only, just OCD stuff after things we've gone through in this community.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed, and thank you.
Okay, Cyrano's just gonna thank Elias and
3 hit points.
send Elias away for the moment. Bye, Elias.
Oh no,
And
he's in the initiative now. This isn't a pop in and out. He's officially on the board. I
Okay,
mean, you
you
can
brought-
move him
you
back
brought-
to there. That's totally fine. But he is now fair game.
I will move him back.
All right, Rog, that's over to your turn. Just over here. Pretty sure you hear Elias and Cyrano chit-chatting up ahead.
We could use some help over here, Rog.
I'm on my way.
All right, man.
I dash from you.
There's that damn grease puddle again. I mean, it's final rounds here. Maybe 2 rounds left.
I jump to there.
All right.
You guys really want to try killing the breath drinker?
Hello, I'm back.
Sure, if there's a lot of us.
And I had my turn there.
Was Emma trying to talk? I thought I heard her speaking.
I've switched to mobile, so hopefully you can hear me now.
Hey, welcome back.
Yep.
Awesome.
Actually, a bit louder. It's a bit more muffled, but that's kind of usual with mobile. But you're coming in louder, so that's good. Welcome
Nice.
back, though. It is your turn coming up here in just a few moments after Norman takes his. Normandy.
Okay. This is gonna. Okay. So you're 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 20, 25.
Oh boy,
Oh boy. Well,
a door. This time it's locked.
dang it.
What is Normandy's passive perception?
10.
Alrighty then. You hear something on the other side of the door, but you're like, what is that?
It's the final boss.
Welcome to the House of Horrors. Every door opens, there's another enemy.
You wish.
Let's see if I have anything that could assist me here.
Have you taken just your movement?
Just my movement, correct.
You can spend your action to actively roll a perception. I was just hoping your passive might have been enough to pick up on it. If you want to actually like put your ear to the door or something, you can spend your action and roll perception.
Yeah, I guess I'll try and just like inspect the door to see if there's any way I can get in.
All right. Well, that's considerably better than a 10. While you have no idea how to unlock this door, definitely going to need a knock spell or a powerful lockpicker extraordinaire. You do hear a woman's voice on the other side of the door. Hello? Can you let me out, please? Hello?
Hello?
Uh-oh.
Hmm. Well, I don't have anything I can do as a bonus action or anything like that. I guess I'll have to end my turn.
Who are you talking to?
I'll see if I can get you out of there.
Alrighty.
All right, smartass.
That'll pass it over to Connie's turn.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to continue along and see what's this way. So 5,
It says
10,
dope this way. I mean rope this way. Well, both are good, I guess.
25,
Hey, you found
40. Ooh,
an open
okay.
chasm. And across the way, another open door. Your party has to have come through this way, but how did they get across this chasm? I believe you guys discussed this via the telepathic link about the rope and whatnot, but the rope is no longer here, unfortunately.
Yeah, Cyrano has the
Okay.
rope.
You pulled the rope in after you?
Well,
That's
yeah,
just-
I'm not gonna leave this place and leave my rope behind.
Okay. Right. So this is the thing earlier though that you were flying over, right? This is me as Connie now.
There are lots of gaps, lots of them. There's gonna be more later on too.
But you flew over it. It's
I do.
flyable.
I did fly over it.
Okay. Right. How far is that? I don't want to be stuck over it. Okay, that's fine. I can make it to.
Yeah, it's like 30 feet across from platform to
Okay.
platform.
So I guess then I will use my second wild shape. And then I will just wild shape into a small bird.
Okay. Oh, that's twice then. Dear Lord,
Yeah,
turn
I
me
get-
into a bird
I
so I can
can-
fly far, far away from here.
Tiny bird. In fact, I'll go for a hawk of some kind. May as well go for a hawk if I'm going to be a bird. Yeah. So I'll go and I will go. So what did I do? I did 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 50, 65, 70. I can kind of see those guys there, so I'm going to go 75. And I'm going to perch out just on that little outcrop there, so I can see those guys down there in that corner.
Yes, indeed. You do have line of sight to them. We'll just do what Steven did. When he turned into a bird, we just kind of shrunk the token down to a bird size.
Fine by me.
All right. Otherwise, looks like you have pretty quickly caught up to the rest of the party. Now, if anybody can find out where the hell Norman's gotten off to. This thing is going to try to fight for its dear life. And, hey, got a natural 20. That's going to count as 3 times damage, actually.
Nice.
Oops, I only meant to roll one of those, but we're going to count the third one, the 8. So that is 27 points of damage, and then this thing is resistant against non-magical attacks, of course. So it will take half of that. You guys can see its health bar, right?
I can see the pimples health bar, but not the not the life drink.
How
Yeah.
about... What the F? Oh, wait a minute. Come on. Gah! It's supposed to be visible to everyone.
Well, it's because it's like around the corner, and we don't have dynamic lighting to show it. Like we
Maybe.
can see the purple thing's health bar.
There we go.
No, there's the health bar.
That explains it. I thought you'd still
That
be able
health
to
bar.
see it.
That health bar did not look like it moved at all.
Not much. Alright, so that will conclude its turn, and then we'll pass it back over to Zyphax.
Are we really going to try to kill that thing?
You can stay away. Hit it from distance. Then it won't hurt you.
10, 15,
But-
20, 25, 30. That's movement using my dash action, but 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I'll go right there. Can I telepath? So I'll just ask just the necklace. Is there any other powers that you could lend me or let me use besides the ones you already have?
You hear laughing.
Thanks. And that will end my turn.
Alright. Breath Drinker will finish this thing off likely. It will finish with its free action. And even half of that will be sufficient to kill this thing, so even if it makes its save, it is still drank. And then we're gonna step off to the side here, out of your line of sight.
Okay, we're fighting damn breast drinker.
Oh, it looks like it's gonna walk through the walls.
And then like the T-1000 when it walked through the bars and astounded the fuck out of everybody, hello! As it comes through the wall here, right next to Rog. And it still has both attacks. So let's try our luck against the Barbarian. A 25 and a 28 to strike.
Yeah, they both hit.
Immediately locks the grapple on Rog. 2 Constitution saving throws as well, please.
Wow, it didn't use its action to go through the walls. It just has its movement that way.
Correct.
You say
It's like walking through difficult terrain for it.
Even the walls that have the electricity that doesn't allow anyone
Yeah,
to.
that had prismatic force through them. The walls had.
Didn't the
No,
walls
ser-
like?
no,
didn't the
seriously.
walls almost
The walls
kill
had-
Norman?
The walls had the spell prismatic wall basically set into them, so it would have to go through all damage layers of prismatic wall. It's a magical effect. You can't pull that shit out.
Is that true, Daniel? Daniel's like, nah.
It's where it is. It has resolved what it is. It didn't stop and pull out a copy of the PHB. Constitution saving throws, not charisma saving throws, though. Ew. All right, that is 26 necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced by that amount until after your next rest. And that'll pass the torch over to Cyrano's turn.
Okay. Let me see if I have any. Let's see if I have any spells that can hopefully get through this thing.
It's 26 there, Rog. I put a new health bar of red on your character to reflect that amount.
Okay, I'm trying to see if I can move the wall of force. Does it move? Can I move it?
No, after you set a wall of force, it's just set there.
Okay, you haven't. I've never used it before, so I was gonna have to read the. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the case with any wall.
Okay, so that's not gonna work. No, I think I'm just gonna have to try and hit it. Okay.
Get some smites in. Get some smites in.
Okay. I don't have crossbow expert on Cyrano, so he has disadvantage on range attacks from this close.
You don't have a
Well,
weapon.
that's good.
Yeah, so that's Enzo who has the crossbow expert.
Yeah, you don't got like a dagger or a sword or something like that.
No, I have my staff. I have my staff that I've been casting, that I cast the spell with. So let's attack it with the staff. And then I guess it's time to start using some smites. I have two hands free, so I could use it two-handed. I'll use it two-handed.
That is a miss. AC is 18.
Okay. I'll second attack.
Youch. Well, that'll hit. Magic attack, so it will take all 10.
Okay, let's do smite on this sucker.
Okay.
What level smite do I want? Let's do what? Let's do a level 4 smite. So
Jesus.
how do I do that? Go to my character sheet. Smite, divine smite. How do I choose the level? I just click on it. Oh, and I have blade flourishes as a bonus action. Oh, let's do a blade flourish on
Well.
that.
A blade flourish with a staff?
Yeah, right. It works. Blade flourish with.
I will blade flourish with this crossbow. What is the smite ability though? Post that up.
I'm trying to.
How dare you?
I've never used it, so I don't know what
Yeah, I know.
So I don't
Most
have.
of the time,
I
most
don't
of the time,
have a smite button to press, so I don't know where I'm supposed to press.
Is it not an ability that exists on the right side of the sheet, like one of your features and traits? Like even if we don't have an ability to
definitely.
spam the damage, like let's
Oh,
just see the
definitely.
effect. Okay. Yeah. And then based off that, we can just do like a raw roll. Okay. So 2d8, and you said it's a 4th level slot or 5th?
4th.
4th. So 5. So roll 5 die 8. It is not an undead or a fiend.
that was going to be my next question.
26.
All right. 26
And-
radiant damage. So, Woo! Thank you. It just
God.
healed 26 hit points.
Wow.
Because of radiant damage? Really?
When it is subjected to radiant damage, not only is it immune, it regains it. Do not use radiant damage on the breath drinkers. Every table has learned this lesson the hard way, because everybody's instinct is, look at it, use radiant damage. I mean, that is a very fair and logical sequence of events. This thing does not obey that sequence or that logic.
Okay, I'm going to roll my d8 to add my blade flourish damage and add that to my AC.
Gotcha.
So another 7 damage from bludgeoning, I guess, from my staff, and I'm going to add 7 to my AC.
Where's the part of that that shows it adds 7 to AC? I do not see
I'll
that.
bring it up. I'll bring it up.
Gotcha. Can spend an inspiration die.
Okay, that's my turn. Did I use my bonus action? Did I use my bonus action? I don't think I did. Because the blade flourish is not a bonus action, it's just an action on the attack.
Correct.
Is the bonus action the smite? I think the smite's a bonus action.
I don't think it was. I think that's the same.
Okay, so that just goes
Yep.
with the attack?
Correct.
Okay, so it's still the bonus action.
Yeah.
Let's drop a hex spell on it, I guess.
All right.
Where the hell's my hex spell? There it is.
Okay. So we're going to get rid of the wall of force, yes?
Correct.
All right. So there goes that. So going forward, future attacks that land will deal additional necrotic damage. Okay. So Rog, your turn then.
I attack with my flame tongue then twice.
Okay. That is a hit. Likewise. When it comes to fire, it is resistant, but not immune, so it does take both of that, but half of the latter. 32, 47 points of damage total. That is a significant chunk. It's got you grappled, but you still get it twice.
Yeah, and I've got to rage before I started that as well.
Gotcha.
So at my bonus action, I'll rage now.
Okay.
And that's it. That's my turn done.
Alright, so it is over to Norman's turn. Way the hell over here.
Where the hell is he? I just see him in the middle of a big pond of ocean of black.
Yeah.
He made the right turn at Albuquerque.
Yeah, he did.
No, I made a 360 in Albuquerque. Okay, let's see. Was I able to discern whether or not the door was, like, magical in any way?
It does not appear to be magical, aside from the material it's made out of is seemingly the same kind of ironwood that most of the doors are made of, which just kind of means it's magically treated to withstand damage. You could still break through it, but it takes a lot longer.
Okay, 1 second. Need to check something.
He's gonna meta magic one of his spells into a lockpick and then try to do it. But his lockpick's gonna detonate the door, causing the whole base to explode. You can do that, right?
I can't turn shit into a lockpick. That'd be cool, but no.
You still out there? I need help, please.
Okay, let me try something. Now, this may not have worked. This may not have worked too well the first time, but second time's the charm. I shall transmuted spell, shocking grasp, acid the doorknob to try and like break the lock or something.
All right, roll damage. Well, that could have gone better. As it is, it just leaves a little scorch on the doorknob.
Can I just try and like bash the door, I guess, or something, maybe?
Sure.
Am I able to do that? Okay. What do I roll for breaking the door down?
Athletics. Oh God, my shoulder! Why?
Can I use an inspiration for that?
Yep, you can re-roll that.
Norman's arm dangles limply by his side.
Face to foot style. How'd you like it, baby? Oh!
Okay, that's more like it. I'll take that, thank you.
Yeah, we will smash this door open and reveal... Hello, how are you?
The fuck is that thing?
She has a blue health bar, so she could be friend, she could be foe. She is trapped here, seemingly on a little exposed section inside of a locked area. It's definitely one of the more unique sections of the dungeon anybody's been to, and a few of our characters have been to the other side of this door but opted not to or were unable to get inside of it. So you found your way the long way around to get through the northern passage. And Norman was not a member of the group at this time, but some in our group would recognize her. Actually, she has not encountered this group at all. It was G1 that she encountered, but she is known as the Fortune Teller, as the Seer, not to be confused with the IG Aurelie Seer on Tuesday nights. She is the one responsible for putting these kinds of cards into your hands, for those of you who have ever obtained them.
Oh, fuck.
She...
I thought that was an old bat.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I thought that was an old lady.
She is. She's definitely old, but yeah, her magic is definitely working to rejuvenate her in ways that she has been working towards for some time. And it was in that act of tinkering with the laws of magic that she came into possession of a deck of many things, which unfortunately drew her here to the Donjon. She made good her escape because she is somewhat talented. More sneaky than anything else. But unfortunately, she made her way into this area and got herself locked in. So as soon as the door is broken open, she rushes forward and wraps Norman up in a hug and says, "Best not to go in there. That's how I got trapped."
I see. And what might someone like you be doing here?
I was imprisoned in the Donjon. Have you heard of it?
I've heard mention of it while I was looking into the deck of many things for my own reasons. So this is the Donjon? Or actually, wait, yeah, I guess this is... Sorry, out of characters. I forgot, Norman probably would know this Donjon because he was just fucking briefed on it before he got here.
You were sent here specifically to find it.
Well, I must say, this Donjon is certainly quite the labyrinth.
This is merely the labyrinth that surrounds the Donjon. Once you make it through, you will find the Donjon itself, though I assume you are not going into the Donjon, but rather trying to find your way out, yes?
Well, technically I am actually trying to get into the Donjon. However, if you're looking to get out, I can show you the way out if you're willing to tell me how to get in.
We may be able to strike up a deal here, and we'll pass it over to Connie's turn after that RP exchange.
Okay, so Connie is going to fly as a bird, and she's going to go... Hang on, I measured it before. Let me just double check. Yeah, so 40 feet. So I'm going to fly down here, just to the other side of Zyfax. And I'm going to be like, tweet, 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 change back into me. So I'm going to drop my wild shape once more. Oh, God. And I'm going to be like, oh, my God, guys, I'm so glad to see you. I was so lonely. What the fuck is that?
It's like the end of Dogma. What the fuck happened to that guy's head?
So the only other thing, if I can, and I know I'm terrible at this, so I'm sorry, Daniel, I'm just going to double check. I know I've used my movement and my bonus action to change back. Can I still cast a spell?
You should be able to, yeah.
Okay, so I realised before that I had cast my Deep Focus to get my Flame Sword, which was the spell that everyone was like, that's so cool, it means you don't have to use concentration. But actually, oh no, it's fine. So the spell that I want to cast is not a concentration spell. So I've seen the thing. It's just in my line of sight, isn't it? So can I cast Shroom of Doom on him?
All
Then?
right. Let's see. Okay.
That's a great name for a spell.
Isn't it? It's just so cool.
Great name. Great.
That's a good name
Alright.
for psychedelic.
Con save. Looks like it's an all or nothing. It will make the con save.
Damn it! Okay.
It reminds me of this reminds me of the Doom Shroom from Plants vs Zombies.
I think that's what they're playing with, yeah.
All right. That'll bring it up to Zyfax's turn, just right next to her.
I think me and Daniel got wasted on Shrooms of Doom last weekend.
Let's see here. 3, 4, 5, 6 regen. And it doesn't like radiant damage, correct?
No, it loves radiant
it
damage. It heals radiant damage. Please give me more, because Rog just cut the shit out of me with that fucking axe.
Do
So-
we, from stories that we've heard,
Great
do we
sword,
know
you
what
mean?
they
Great
hate?
sword.
What were you saying? Stories about?
And from what we've heard about these things so far in passing on the judicial, do we know what they hate? What damage they're not resistant to, or
I don't
even-
know. I don't recall that anybody has spoken specifically about that, but that would be an ideal place to pool such information, because now we've had 4 tables encounter these things. So far, everybody knows don't do Radiant, but they only know that after doing Radiant to it.
Okay, so, oops, what's going on here? Uh-oh. Why can't, what the hell is that?
All of a sudden, somebody starts posting in Bullstoons. Does anybody know what these things are?
Okay,
Hey,
so
wait a
I
minute.
can- so now I have a line of sight on it. It's within 30 feet of me, correct?
Correct. It does have a very good cover bonus from that angle, but you can just see its head.
Okay, well, that's all I need. So I'm gonna cast this spell on it, and we'll see if it does any good. So I'll just cast it, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully well.
All right.
Where did it go? There it is.
Lies, I see nothing. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, there it is. The Blicked. The Blicked spell. Necrotic damage. Necrotic. Con save. Okay. Made the save.
But it still takes half damage.
Correct. But it's vulnerable to necrotic. It takes full damage. If it had failed the save, it would have taken 110 points of damage from that spell.
Oh,
You have
So it
found its weakness.
I will tell the group necrotic damage to bring it down fast.
Yes. Oh yeah, look at that hit point bar. Rog, it took 1 spell to do what Rog did in 2 attacks there. If anybody's got necrotic, break it out.
Right. Too bad we don't have Boom Kinnard and Ingleberry.
Yeah, right? Anything else there? You just moved and did your attack.
No, that'll be all. I got marking down my spells.
All right, Breath Drinky will recharge. Not recharge. It's nullify. Very good for your characters.
Really good for my character, especially because I'm a caster.
Oh yeah, anybody who's casting spells, this thing can be brutal with its counter spells. Especially nasty when you get like 6 or 7 of them in the same area, and all of them start counterspelling. Well, it's got Rog right where he wants him, so we're just going to keep on keeping on. That is a 12 to hit. That's a miss. And a 19 to hit. Also a miss. It does still have you grappled. So a charisma saving throw for the first time here. As last round it did its drink breath to finish off the dude outside the room. This round, it uses it on Rog.
You gotta get out of that grapple, Rog.
Yuck!
Ouch.
Yeah.
Even a
But
hero
from-
point won't make it.
No, but I've got a prize from the poll which says I get a nat 20 on any saving throw of my choice.
Oh
There you
my
go.
god, yes.
All right, burn that. This
Excellent
will
timing on
mean no charisma drain to the character, and you take 21 necrotic half damage instead of that. And then this guy will heal that 21 points of damage that he dealt.
We hate you,
Back
Debo.
and forth with these things. These things are nasty. You are experiencing your first taste of the end game here. And Cyrano, your turn.
Okay, let's do. Say. What did my. I have that spell too.
Enfeeblement. All right. Let's see here. It's a. Oh, you gotta roll a ranged strength. You have to roll a ranged attack against it. That's what it is.
How do I roll a ranged attack against it?
Is there an attack built in for it on the front of the sheet?
Oh, let's look for that. I do not see one.
I would
did
say
that-
just use your Eldritch Blast, because pretty much any attack that is a ranged spell attack should use the same modifiers. It's just going to use this effect instead of the damage. So a 20 will hit. On a hit, it deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength. Okay. At the end, it can make a con save. Yeah, that's where the joke's on you. It is not a strength-based character. Its strength is a 5.
How is the joke on me?
Because it's not doing anything with strength attacks. All of its weapon attacks, all of its attacks use charisma as the modifier, not strength.
Okay, now I know. Bonus action. Nothing. I'm gonna give a bardic inspiration to Rog. So Rog, you're gonna have a D8 to roll for your saving throws.
Nice.
To hit, a D8 to hit, or a D8 maybe to get out of that grapple. It's skill checks or whatever. Okay, Rog?
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Rog, you're up next.
I'm just going to attack it again then.
Okay. Yes. Dope! Oh, hero point won't help. You'd have to use an inspiration because it was a natural 1. Inspiration would make it definitely a hit, though. Its AC is 18.
Yeah, I can use the inspiration I just got, can't I?
Oh, yeah. Well, he gave you a bardic inspiration, so that's basically like a hero point. Different than standard inspiration. You do have your weekly inspiration that you get as far as your T1 subscription if you wanted to use that.
Yeah, I'll use that then, Dan.
Okay. So 17, 23 more damage for the second hit. Leaves it pretty low. You guys got it up against the ropes. And here to clinch the day for the combat is Norman, all the way the fuck up here.
Save us. Please save us all, Norman.
No, don't worry. I'll be there.
You'll be there in like 30 rounds.
I'll see you guys in June.
Norman will be there. Something DBZ. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go backtracking through the maze, and as we're there, and as we go, Norman is gonna like ask about like who she is and stuff. 5, 10, 15, 20.
My name is Griselda. I am a fortune teller, and I could be quite useful to you if you are willing to pay my price. If you are indeed breaking in, I assume you would have no shortage of coin or monetary on you.
First of all, I'm gonna stop right there because I imagine she doesn't have 60 speed like I do. She probably used her dash action to keep up with me.
She did.
So let's see. Norman's like, well, let's see. I've got 9,015 gold. How's that?
Good gracious, my rate is 500 per reading.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Yes, indeed. Perhaps we find a place where we might find some privacy. I actually found just the room earlier. If I can just remember, how did I? I've been trapped in that room for a number of hours. Yes, I believe if we continue around this winding corridor, it should bend to the south.
I believe I came from the south. Hopefully we should be. Well, hopefully we'll be able. Hopefully it's either it'll be back the way I came, or it'll be somewhere new.
Did you find a small room at the end of a winding passage like this?
I don't believe I did.
No worries. I'm certain we will find it.
Very well then.
Well, okay, let's see what Connie has going on over here as this combat is still in its throes.
Come on, Connie. Hit it.
Okay, so
Go for it,
Connie,
Con. Do what you can.
as so often happens to Connie in these tense moments, she starts to hear whispers from somewhere from behind her. She doesn't really understand what they're saying, but she feels the need to reach out her hand, and she casts Ray of Life Suppression.
Oh.
Which I do have on my front page.
So we do need to roll to hit. Yikes, that's a miss, but you're a T2 subscriber, so I know you've got some inspirations.
Inspiration 37 necrotic.
Yeah, wow. I mean, that's over 70 points of damage. It's just evaporated. It had 19 left, so later.
VIP.
And then he opens her eyes, not fully aware of what's happened, but everyone looks really happy, so she's happy.
Oof. Fourth level magic.
Great to see you, Connie.
So that will close out the combat initiative. The passage initiative, as it were, is still in play, and thankfully this Breath Drinker did not get out of here and get towards our minions over here, as was a distinct possibility. That could have been really nasty against any of them. You guys at least kind of kept it in front of you.
Only one minion was in play. My minion was not in play.
True. But Connie, that's your action. Any movement to follow that, or you want to stay here with your companions? You found at least most of them.
No movement, but I'll take a while to kind of like give everyone a hug and be like, oh my god, guys, I was so lonely, and just ramble incoherently for at least 5 minutes. No, not 5 minutes, like 10 seconds.
Yeah, and you know Connie's just all kinds of suspicious that Boomkin and Viessa are suspiciously missing at this point. And
She is quite concerned about that.
when you try to contact either of them, it's just like a dead line is booty boop. The number you have tried to call is not in service.
I'm going to ask the others if anyone knows what's happened to them.
You know how sometimes we disappear? It's what happens.
They might be somewhere else in the maze for all we know.
Yeah, that's what happened to me, guys. Oh my god.
You know how you just disappeared and time went like dink dink and you were back and my room was done? I think that's what happened to you.
Yeah, God, I hate that.
Okay. Before we continue on, Norman, where the hell are you?
Oh well, I was going to. I think it's like northeast of this maze, and I found some fortune teller in a locked room, and I'm trying to guide her, and I'm trying to help guide her out of here.
You have other companions.
Oh yeah, we have this telepathic link going on right now. I think.
Sorry. I guess she wouldn't have heard that.
What do you guys
but
think
you-
about taking a small little short rest and waiting for
I think-
Norman to get back to us?
Do you remember that area? Wait. How many times did you cast spell grease?
Twice.
And one of the areas where you cast grease is where we're at. We'll wait here until so we can all reconvene in one and be in one area.
I agree. Want to take a short rest, guys?
Can I just ask, are we thinking of potentially winding up for the session, or just because I have something for that potentially?
Still got like
so
20
for that-
minutes left.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we got to that house, that's something that we could use for a long rest if we ever do a long rest.
How long have we been here? When was the last time we had a long rest?
We're fresh. Technically, we're still fresh.
Sure. You've been in the maze for like 3 minutes. 4 minutes tops. You had your long rest before you were dropped off here at the site. So it's like 9:30 in the morning and you're still coming off of your long rest.
Yeah, so we'll I would say for the group, we just wait here until Norman finds his way back to us, and then we can meet the fortune teller and maybe buy some fortunes. That can be helpful.
Okay, well let's take a short rest then. We're waiting for Norman to get here.
Yeah, Org needs to heal up.
All right, we can begin the rest process as it is. Norman, let's take another turn of movement. We'll just drop the turn order out of the way here because we don't need it right now.
If we don't if for whatever reason we don't end up reuniting by the time the session's over, I'm kind of half tempted to just not show up to the next session, just so that Norman will disappear, and the fortune teller will be like, "What the shit? Where'd he go?"
Oh man,
You
I thought we were
you got
going
20
out.
minutes. You can find your way.
Yeah, okay.
60 feet of movement.
5, 10, 20.
I'm debating if I should use my arcane recovery to go ahead and get my spell slots back or not.
Why not? Of course you should.
Well, here's the thing. The only spell slots I ended up using through all that were 1 3rd level and 1 1st level.
Well, just as a interjection, when I say we can start the short rest process, that means we have not completed the short rest process. So don't click or recover anything just yet, because there are wandering monsters in this place.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah. So that's what I'm. Well, it would be recovered good if I could recover.
Is that 60 feet there, Mark?
By my count, it should be.
Okay. Well, they're still trying to get a short rest here, so let's take another 60 feet. And she's kind of nodding along like this feels familiar.
Alright then.
This is definitely the way I came from. Wait for me, I'm in the dark. Ah! she doesn't have
Maybe
dark
as we go,
vision.
maybe as we go along, I'll cast dancing lights to help keep her illuminated while I charge ahead.
Oh, that's handy. Okay, she is going to roll another recollection here. You come across so many of these places like this, it's hard to tell which one is which. It's got to be back through this way, though, yes?
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, 55, 60.
Was the command for the weird box things, is it like exclamation point CEM?
Correct. I'm not certain where to go from here. I know we're close, but none of these passageways feel familiar. I leave it to your instincts.
I'm just going back. I'm just making sure we go back the way I came. But perhaps maybe the place you're thinking of is further down.
Perhaps.
10, 20, 35, 40, 60.
How much is a short rest give me back in health-wise?
You have to roll your hit dice.
Correct. Once completed, the short rest can give you as many hit dice as you have remaining. The caveat being that you only get half of those back after your next rest. Don't recover anything just yet, though. We have not completed a short rest. We are just trying to get one.
Okay, I guess I'll make my next set of moves. 9, 10.
Oh, natural one. I have no idea where I am. She's just following you at this point.
Ah, looks like we arrived.
Hey! Look at that.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, what a gathering of rather interesting individuals. Hello, I am Griselda.
I'm Zyphex Doppel Kaiser III.
That's a rather long name.
Most people call me Zyphex.
As will I. So Norman tells me you're breaking into the donjon.
Yes, we are. Our mission is to kill the Donjon King.
The Beholder.
It's a beholder.
Yes, named King Jukasor.
Well, it's not the first one we fought.
Oh, good. Then you're familiar with their ridiculous magic eyes.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I do not do good when trapped under their gaze. I am. My powers are all inherently magical.
You can just see Norman sweating in the corner at the thought of that.
I do have to apologize. I made a bit of a deal with Norman that I might be able to guide you back to the place from which I escaped, but in my... I'm not certain what it is. Perhaps some effect of being trapped in the maze for so long. I am completely unable to tell north from south or anything. And this is just in keeping with my my D20 rolls there. Anybody watching in Twitch, especially Drunk Pally there, can certainly attest. We have the legendary Demi-Lich Acererak himself with unresisted access to one of the characters to search her memories and ascertain the truth of the danger of Nihilus several months ago. So he rolled a natural 1. And being a legendary creature, we decided, yeah, screw that. We're going to roll again. Natural 1. So if you look up at the chat log just up ahead here, what is my most recent roll? Natural motherfucking 1. So you can certainly try insight checks to see if she's bullshitting you or anything here. Shortcut that process. She legitimately just appears completely befuddled as to direction of any sense in this dungeon.
I'll do an insight check.
Certainly welcome to.
Can I assist on that at all?
Absolutely, we can give him advantage. That's a 19. The answer is the same. She is just completely befuddled.
Okay, so how did you get here? Because the only way people get here is either they're brought here or they're brought here by the deck of many things.
That's how I came to be here. As I was explaining to Norman, I've been what is the word? Experimenting with magic. Namely with chronomancy, in attempts to improve my appearance. You may look at me and see a middle-aged woman, but my true age is actually much greater than that. And in my experimentations, I came into possession of one of the decks of many things, and misfortune befell me on my second roll, landing me here in this prison.
Second roll, you mean second draw?
Second draw, yes.
Roll.
Yes, well, I like to roll the cards. I like to crumple them up and roll them like they were dice. I don't know.
Wouldn't that negate the abilities of cards, though? It's
Okay,
just rolling up a rule of their abilities.
No, they just kind of unravel themselves after they come to a rest, and then they spring their abilities. It's much more dramatic that way than simply turning the card over. Wouldn't you agree?
So, you don't have any special abilities or powers, like flight or anything like that?
Are you quoting the fucking Wonder Boy song from Tenacious D? How about the power of flight? Yeah, that do anything for you? That's levitation,
Well,
Holmes.
I'm asking her because unless she has the power of flight, she's not going to get past the chasm, and we haven't found another route to where we currently are.
Chasm? You went across this expanse to get here?
Yes.
I do recall that I'd never crossed any chasm. I made my way into this area strictly by keeping my feet on solid ground.
Well, we were a little bit crazier.
Yes, of course, you are indeed a unique sort of individuals. The powers I possess are that of fortune-telling. I can grant boons to each of you for a certain cost. I have a bargain, as it were, with a powerful djinn. And this djinn is able to grant these unique abilities, abilities that you would not find with a normal djinn.
And how much do these abilities cost?
They are 500 gold per.
Are they only one-time use or multi-time use?
They are one-time use per. You may acquire as many as 5 at any given time.
How about a special if I buy 5 for myself?
Connie at this point is like, and if you get multi-purchases, do you get a discount?
Exactly. That thing.
I am afraid I am unable to negotiate at the current point. The price is not set by me, but rather by my patron. And this area has put a unique strain on our connection.
Okay, so 2,500 gold for 5 boons, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I'll pay that so I can get 5 boons.
Connie would like to do the same, but she's not sure what a boon is. It just sounds fun.
Which boons? I'll do the same thing.
All right.
Yeah,
Each 5 boons.
Yeah, we're all gonna do it as well.
Yeah, I'll do it too. Let's go.
Well, okie dokie.
Make it rain.
So I just gotta make sure I have these set correctly. Some of you, once these are in your hands, you should be able to see the boons that each other possess. I cannot see the boons that you possess. So You can kind of strategize a little bit behind your own player screen in that respect. I mean, there's only 18 boons in total, so you will definitely notice some spillover.
Connie legitimately turns around and says, "Guys, what's the boon?"
It's like an ability.
Yeah,
or
it's
like
a rune.
A good luck.
She actually traces these runes on some loose stones that are found in these broken off sections of the dungeons, and I am thinking, yes, let's shuffle and then let's deal 5 cards to Adam, Diego, Steven. In your case, Steven, you're going to need to track who has which boons, as you have 2 characters with their own respective pools. Emma and Mark. Hopefully this does an automatic reshuffle as it can. Looks like it gave each of you 5 cards. I'm going to try to look at them. I cannot. Same thing on this side. This is what I see if I try to look at them. Just for proof for any of you who've ever doubted, like, well, yeah, of course he can see him. He's the GM. I mean, I can change the settings on them, but I play on the honor system as well, and yeah, I cannot see any boons that anybody has.
I can see which ones I got. Do I just have to click on it?
Correct. You should be able to click on the card itself, and it'll bring up all of them.
Oh, I got some good ones this time. I got. Let me see here. I'll see which one.
Oh, not the deck of cards off to the side. The cards that I dealt to you above your avatars.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody's trying to click on the deck itself. Not those cards. You should see the little card icon. You should see the icon above your name.
I'm trying to zoom in to see what they are.
Sure.
Norman made out like a freaking bandit with these cards. Jesus.
If you have cycled the character names to the top of the screen, you won't see the cards because they appear above the names, so you'll have to cycle the names to the bottom of the page, but otherwise you should see, in all of your cases, a number 5 above your name, and those are the number of boon runes you have. In Steven's case, he has 6 because he bought 1 in the very first session for 500 gold pieces with Reeve. But this is the first time we've encountered the fortune teller here, Griselda, in a capacity where the party actually is pretty flush with coins. So you've maxed out your boons, and some of them are pretty useful. I mean, they're all very useful, but some of them are particularly useful.
How can I drag it so that way I can see what the boons are exactly? Is there a way to drag it out to see it?
Just click on them, it should load up.
When I send us back to the starting screen here, you should be able to drag them out here, but I would encourage you to wait till after I've logged out so you can do that in privacy. I will be logging out here in the next few minutes, though, as we have reached the end of our session. And fantastic job today. We are still making our way through the labyrinth here, and unfortunately our NPC assist is both golden on one side and absolutely garbage on the other. She can't seem to help you find your way into the donjon, but she has gifted you, depending on your viewing of that word right there. You did pay for these boons, but some of them are an absolute steal for 500 gold pieces, I would say. So, great job today. Our status later on today for G24 is up for speculation at this moment. We are waiting to see just what kind of status we're looking at. Today's group, we just barely made the minimum. 5 players out of 8 is what I will roll with. If we only had 4 out of 8, we definitely would have missed the session today, because that breath drinker could have been especially heinous with only 4 characters at the table and one of them being separated from everybody else. G24, we are looking at the same. 3 people guaranteed going to miss tonight. One of them is a maybe, so we will see. Otherwise, friends, thank you for an amazing session again. And A reminder, as always, there is no RU without you. Community challenge active. Keep chipping away. 2,000 max per stream. So we'll see you perhaps. Well, we'll definitely see you later on today. I'll be back either with video game stream or the continuation of our Coalescence campaign, depending on player availability. Good day, all.